Hello. In this video, what we're going to do is we're going to go through and we're going to look and see how to book an exam with a voucher. Alright, so I will share the URL to get here. This is for the Cloud Practitioner exam. We'll go ahead and we'll say schedule an exam. This will open up a new window, which will bring us to the exam jump offs page. There we go. All right, once this page finishes loading, just give it a second here. We'll be able to click. All right, so click here. This will take us to the sign-in page. Go here to the sign-in page. Okay, so just look at my sign-in credentials here. So this is for an Amazon account, like for the bookstore. If you don't have an Amazon account, you have to create one. It's not an AWS account; it's an Amazon account. So the one thing I would suggest is that you use a separate Amazon account if you're sharing your Amazon account with anyone, that you actually use a different Amazon account. All right, so go ahead and sign in. This will bring us back to a page that looks like the page we started on. All right, now for me, I'll show you how I do it. So go to your account, it'll pop up a thing here. Go here, show the page. It'll actually take me, after a couple of redirects, back to the original page. All right, then I can go back here. If I click on this, then it will take me to the right spot. You may have to, I'll show you this in a second. You may have to go here. You may have to turn off your pop-up blocker. For me, I don't have to. I just have to do that little trick where I click it. I sit there and I click show the page, and then whatever the cookies are set. All right. So this is for the actual exam. So we'll go ahead and we'll schedule an exam. All right. So what we need to do here is the vouchers that we have available are Pearson VUE vouchers. So you want to say manage Pearson VUE vouchers, manage Pearson VUE exams. So it'll sit there and it'll pull us in here, right? So we want to schedule an exam. So it's the AWS Cloud Practitioner in our case right now. So we go ahead and go there. So there's a few options. I'm going to show you the option if you want to book online. There's also a test option. The thing is that if you want to do it online, you have to have an appropriate room. So I'm going to go through. You can see they have a little video that they show you what's going to go on. They have a spot here to check to see that you have the proper ID. They have a little thing that explains how the space has to be set up, and you have to install a little piece of software on your computer. So check all of these before you do the booking. All right. I've actually done this already, so I know everything's good to go. You then have to sit there and you have to check all of these. There's a number of them here. So I would encourage you to read all of this since I've already actually done an exam, first of all, and second of all, since I've also I'm just going to sit there and show you. I'm not actually going to book. I'm not going to have to read through all of it, but it's important you read all the terms and conditions. You understand how the exam will be conducted, and you agree to the terms so that you understand what's going on the day out. All right, so then here you get to choose your language. There's only a limited number of languages, so I'm going to just choose English. All right, and you can see it tells you the price. You can view the testing policy. The testing policies are all the pieces that we looked at a little earlier. Then what language you like your proctor to speak. Obviously, probably the same language that you ask for the exam in, but there's a limited number of languages. Now it'll show us the appointments. All right, so we're now, we're on the 9th, so it's going to show me appointments. If I wanted to sit there in the upcoming weekend, I could book, but next weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I can't. So let's say I wanted to do the 19th. We'll click on the calendar day here, right? And then you can say whether you want it in 12 or 24-hour format. So we'll ask for it in 12-hour format. And you can see there's only 2 slots, 11:15 and 11:45. If I wanted one of those slots, we could sit there. If those aren't appropriate, so let's pick a different day. So the 20th still has a variety of slots. So okay, so let's see. You can see here the morning, it's from midnight, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Let's say I'm not a morning person, or at least not a very early in the morning person. So let's say I wanted to do it at 11. So 11 isn't there. These are in 15-minute time increments. So if I wanted to write it after 11, 11:15. So you click on the one that you like. If you're not happy with that, after you've come here, you can sit there and say change appointment. It'll take you back. If you're ready, it shows you your estimated total due. You click proceed to checkout. Now I actually don't have a voucher code here, but if I did, you would sit there and paste the voucher code here. This will become something that you can do. Let's just put a fake one in. All right, you can see the apply comes, so you can click apply. This is obviously just one I made up. And then what will happen is your estimated total due should become 0, right? Then you should be able to scroll down here and go next. And it will sit there and it will confirm out everything for you. Then you're ready to go. You've booked the exam. There are, in some of those things that I had mentioned before, there is a way to sit there and check on things like when you can reschedule. So if for whatever reason my original time here, I go back, to the bottom here and go previous. So if for whatever reason this is no good, you can only change the appointment here, but you can modify your appointment once you have the thing. But I think that there's a hard deadline. I'm not sure if it's 48 or 72 hours, maybe more, but check on that. So if you have to modify your appointment, it is possible to move it around. So if I couldn't sit there and start my exam at 11:15 on Monday, September 20th, I could sit there and I can sit there and modify that. All right. So there is some possibility to change. You just have to find out when the deadline time is. All right. Once you're ready, you should see here it says the check-in time. It says to check in a half an hour before. So the idea is you start your computer, you log into stuff. You have to go through and show your ID and everything, and then they get you ready. Then they'll check your general area, make sure everything looks okay, and then you proceed to your exam. All right. If anybody has any questions, let me know.